Alright, a little bit closer to immortality. Now, I don't think immortality is actually achievable in-game or in real life, but I am getting pretty close. I am at 66% of damage taken from mana before life. So if we have a 2,000 life pool and a 3,000 mana pool, that is about 66% to have it evenly split. I have gotten rid of Grim Feast and replaced it with Vitality and Clarity and Herbalism. I'm just going to go through and highlight some of my gear. This piece right here is probably the next to be upgraded, but it's really hard to find one with mana, rarity, and double elemental resistances. I don't need the strength, so it might be a little bit easier to pop an additional resistance on there. This guy is pretty good. I don't think I'm going to be replacing him for a long time. He is a unique, probably best in slot for this. That's a unique, probably best in slot for this. I can improve this guy just a little bit, but he's probably not getting replaced anytime soon. This one might be one of the first to be replaced. It has some pretty weak stats to it, and I could probably get rid of the maximum energy shield for something like +2 to all spells, if that's a prefix. If not, then, you know, we can get rid of the cast speed for +2 to all spells, which would help out the damage quite a bit. That's the only part where that is lacking. I mean, 17% fire res is pretty low. I could pump that up as well, so this might be getting an upgrade pretty soon. The boots have 35% movement speed, and that's all we need to see about that. Belt's pretty good. Gloves are not that hot, but they do everything I need them to do, which is life, mana, and rarity. I ran out of cash right around the glove spot, so you know, I'm dead broke. I got no exalted orbs. I got no divine orbs. Let's take a look at how I've pathed through here. Got the mana regen. I got the crit. I got the mana and ES. I got the recoup. I got the mana regen. I got the crit. The mana recoup. The crit. Elemental damage because it's hot. All of that bad boy right there. Y'all know what that does. Y'all know what that does. This is new. I added some lightning penetration to add a little bit damage for the bosses. Works out pretty nicely. Some crit. Some recoup. I mean, some mana taken from life. And each one of these jewels is pretty tasty. The average cost of these jewels is probably 2 divines. Every one of them has 4% of damage taken from mana, which is how I'm getting 66%. It takes quite a bit to pump these up, and now that I have all these jewels, it's making me rather lusty for the Gemling Legionnaire, because these will all get pumped up gloriously. So let's just go ahead and take a look at my thing. I have a ton of bosses to run. Bosses everywhere. I just cleared the stone citadel with ease, but I had all of my audio turned off because I was playing my guitar and forgot to turn it on. So let's just do some quick runs with this bad boy. Turn up them tunes a hair so you don't have to hear me talk and you can listen to the music instead, because who wants to hear me babble on? In terms of skill, for Eye of Winter, I have thrown on Ricochet, Arcane Support, Fork, Acceleration. The projectile speed on this is really nice. Sometimes in Path of Exile, projectile speed also results in projectile distance, and that is true for this as well. So that allows this Winter Orb, or whatever it's called in this, Eye of Winter. It's the stolen from Diablo 2. It's my best skill in Diablo 2, so might as well bring it onto here. And for my arc, the main reason I'm using that is because it's one of the only skills I have to level 5, and I'm doing that as my big boy hits. It's got Unleash, it's got Lightning Mastery, it's got Lightning Pin, it's got Tempest, which is going to be 24% increased elemental damage, and consider it casting. So I like to just run around and throw out the winter orbs, kill everything with the winter orbs, and if anything gets in my way, I hit it with the arc, and it goes boom boom. I got a loot filter, which is real nice that the loot filter is updated, and on top of the loot filter, I got myself Awakened POE Trade. Awakened POE Trade is now up for Path of Exile 2. That makes trading spectacular. And I am a trading cuck. I do not like crafting. I find crafting to be a waste of my life and a waste of my time. I want to play the game, not craft the game. Some people enjoy that shit. I think it's for the birds. Now, if I were to do a crafting, I think crafting is only for solo self-found. I support bots, because bots can go through and farm out good gear, put it on the trade market so I can buy that shit and have a good old time. If you don't want to be using trade and you don't want to engage with the bots who are always there to sell you your items, that's what SSF is for. SSF has its own spot. SSF is pretty fun. It's a completely different game. It's a completely different beast, and it takes significantly more time. And that is not something I got, both literally and figuratively. This is pretty smooth. This is pretty smooth. Neither of my skills kind of can get people off of my junk. Once they're on my junk, they can stick pretty hard onto that said junk. I kind of want to throw Ice Wall in here, but I'm enjoying the simplicity of a 2-spell setup. I've been running 6-7 spells the entire time with my hammer build, so I just kind of want to chill a little bit more and have a 2-button system, and this 2-button system is working out pretty well. Winter Orb with all this extra movement speed and projectiles and ricochet does impact my frames per second. It's all server side, so there's not too much I can do about it until they get DirectX 12 working good. Well, actually, let me try something. Let me try one thing I could possibly do to maybe make it a little bit better, and that is turn this bad boy to full screen, not adapted, full screen instead of full screen windowed. And we'll see if that improves. Sometimes that improves it a little bit. I get really good performance in DirectX 12, but I'm not sure they fixed that issue, and I really don't like my game just randomly booting desktop so you can see my lolicon background. Don't want to be exposed here as some kind of weed. But this is turning out real nice. I mean, it's not as cool. I saw this dude make a machine gun build with a Pathfinder. I already talked about it once in my other videos, but man, I've just been thinking about that non-stop. He just full auto and full speed because the Pathfinder has that skill where it's 30% reduced impact of casting while running. So he is running at almost full speed while shooting his machine gun the whole time. And good God, it looks like a good time. Kind of reminds me of playing something like Zombie Ate My Neighbors back in the day. Yeah, I've been lusting after that build real nice. But for now, I'm enjoying my Chronomancer. After I get the final boss beat, I have 2 citadels down. I need 1 more. I don't know what it is, but I got stone, I got iron. Once I get the next citadel, I think I will be done with Path of Exile 2 until more content is released. I have 6,800 hours in Path of Exile 1, and I will be hitting those same numbers in Path of Exile 2, assuming I live long enough for that. And, I don't want to get burnt out. I don't want to get burnt out on the worst version of this game that we currently have. I want to play this at its prime, at its peak. I rarely play betas. I rarely do testing for companies, because, you know, I'm a professional. If I'm going to do testing for someone, I kind of want to get paid. But this game is an exception because, you know, it's a 10 out of 10. The combat in this game makes it 10 out of 10. No matter what flaws the end game has, and no matter how silly, I will always be glad to bring this up. No matter how silly shit like this. 5% reduced movement speed. Regenerate 1% of life per second while stationary. I mean, I really don't think 1% life regeneration while stationary justifies a 5% reduced movement speed penalty, given that movement speed is the most important stat in this game, and that I can get, 1.57 life regeneration at all times as a corruption on a helmet. It just seems like AI or thoughtlessness on that. I mean, even as a placeholder, that is unimaginatively bad. Now, I could be proven... Oh, look at this dude knocking on them fucking hammers. Now, I could be proven stupid in the future if one of the new classes has some kind of stationary mechanics, like, I don't know, 50% more damage while stationary. Then maybe... No. Even then, it wouldn't be useful. That will never be used. That will be used by 0 people forever. I don't even think memers would be able to use that bad boy. Are you running the lava like a fucking pussy? The little pussy that he is? Come on, buddy. Don't go hide and cower. And get your zippy zaps. Get your zippy zaps. I have no clue how good this build is in terms of damage. I have been primarily focused on defenses, and it is pretty goddamn good for defenses. Again, I don't have a huge frame of reference. I've only seen a few builds. I've been getting a little bit more time to check out what other people have been doing, and the people have broken this game. So I am not concerned about anything I'm doing here getting nerfed, so that is a damn good thing. How the fuck do I get out of here? I mean, I guess I gotta blink. I can blink on out. Yeah, this is, for the most part, a completely honest build. Yeah, I guess that's the only way to get out of there. Good thing that I got that blink. I would've lost all this map. I need to complete this bitch. Arc feels super weird. Sometimes it feels like it's missing. Like, it'll go and just, it'll hit nothing. Now, that could be that it has a high variance of damage, but I don't believe so, because, I'm using the one thing that probably might get nerfed, which is the Archmage. So if I hit a low roll on Arc, which will be the 156, I think it'll still be big enough for me to see. And I don't even have this, ooh, map complete. I can bounce on out of here. Let's do another. Let's do another. Is that tower... Oh, I haven't even run that tower. I could run that tower and pump them up even more, but it don't matter. I don't think it'll even go here. Let's see, we got 3 T16s. Yeah, this is probably a good one to use a T16 on. I just proved that I can walk easily through a regular one. That's fine. That's going to be a little rough. Cursed with elemental weakness. 38% monster damage. 30% pack size. Now, I should... I just leveled up, so I don't mind if I die. But if I was playing this a little bit more seriously, what I would do is I would go into this Refund Atlas passives, and I would get rid of this one. 25% more effective prefix modifiers, 25% more effective suffix modifiers when opening maps. Yeah, I would definitely pop that off if I was concerned about not dying, because this is really gonna just kick my ass. But kicking my ass is the goal. That is the purpose. So, let's go in there. Wait, we're going down this way. Let's go in there and get my balls kicked in for some CBT. Because you know I like that shit. Bullshit. Some bullshit. Some bullshit. Didn't even get an Exalted Orb. I am still all out of Exalted Orbs. Ooh, we got ourselves some Delirium. Delirium is dangerous for this build. As I was saying, when enemies get on my junk, because the Winter Orb passes through, and if you look right in front of me, a lot of the times the projectiles will not hit. And when the projectiles don't hit, I can get surrounded pretty easily by these Delirium monsters spawning in front of me. So I gotta be very careful with Delirium. That's the duddiest blink I've ever seen. Recoup is it's just nice. Damage taking his mana is nice. Really like a Winter Orb, or whatever that thing's called. See how I'm talking about how you can get surrounded pretty easy? I'm not able to do that league mechanic very well, for sure. So if I did put Ice Wall on, I could probably use that as a really nice defensive layer to get the bitches off of me. Put that right in front of me, even if they're right in my grill, then the walls would be there, and it'd be a lot better. Hit him with that high damage arc. Now I could formulate this to just use arc and have this into a one button presser. The Winter Orb is just so nice, and then it gives him critical whatever it's called, and it causes my arc to crit more. Which makes it really nice for taking down elites. Because arc gets a big old fat crit like that, and they just pop in one hit, and it feels fantastic. Oh, blowed up. Blowed up. Let's see. Look, got 53% additional monster damage. Players are cursed with elemental weakness. Let's see what these resistances were on that explode. Oh, I don't think it shows it. Because I'm not cursed, I'm just dead. +2 to monster area. Oh yeah, I'm not going to be getting divine or exalted orbs from that one. That is just a Kukarooski. Let's put a... I kind of want to save the T16 for that one, but we'll put a T16 in this one. Does this one not have any damage mods? Yeah, there we go. This one ain't got no damage mods, so I probably won't get my ass pounded into Oblivion. But that last map was about as thick as I've been able to get maps, and in terms of damage, pretty close to about as dangerous. I mean, you can obviously get a triple damage mod and then modify those a ton. But it's good to see the capabilities of your build. To see what can kill you. And those little fire dudes who killed me, those guys are assholes. They are very overtuned. I haven't used a single essence in this game yet. Because, you know, I have not been a big fan of the crafting so far in this game, so why would I use an essence? Essence is for crafting, and I've already established that, you know, crafting is for the birds. You know this. I love when that increased cast speed kicks in. There's that Exalted Orb. I got a bunch of gear I could sell. But it takes so much time to put it up on the market. I'm just gonna farm that Exalted Orbs. We are at a level 82. I'm not sure you can get higher than 82, I don't know. Proximal. Oh, that's where I gotta get close. And that slowdown, it gets pretty rough. I think it got worse. Probably just because I've gotten the map sticker. I don't want to do this, but I'm going to do this. Let's see what we got here. Adaptive, upscale, NVIDIA DSLS. Let's do balanced and hit that save and see if that helps out. I cap my frames per second at 60 instead of 120, just so it's a little more stable. Feels even worse when it goes from 120 to 12. So the good thing about this build is I can level up. I can get 95 if I wanted to, probably if I had enough time. Just don't run the really juicy maps and get rid of that one mod that makes the maps really dangerous. And I'm pretty immortal. But some of that shit can get silly with the pump ups. I love the playstyle of this too. A simple dual cast. I always forget to drop the curse. I mean, when you're killing in 1 or 2 hits, it's almost a waste to drop the curse. But we got 2 elites. It looks up. Oh, we almost missed one. I'm pulling one in. Just drop the curse. I'm heading back to get this one I missed back here. I don't want to backtrack. Looks like they made modifications to show the elites sooner or something. They popped that up real quick. Maybe that's just on boss maps. I think this is going to be the Horseman boss. That boss kills me a lot, so this will be entertaining. Ooh, see that one shot? That just feels good. That just feels real good. Hit with a couple frozen orbs, get that critical weakness, and then boom! Yeah, I like it. I like it a lot. Didn't even need to curse him, didn't need nothing. Yeah, let's see what we got here. 7% increased experience gain, 88% gold found in this area. I'm getting rich as fuck. We got magic monsters, rarity of monsters, level of monsters, essence, ailment threshold. Okay, who we got here? What kind of loser? Let's drop the curse. Fucking pole got in the way of my arcs. Rustle completed. That boss was dope. I like that boss. Oh, we got Exalted Orb. Is that the... No, that's not the mana regen one. Easy. Easy. When they don't have the damage mods, easy. Let's just go again. Let's just go again. Kind of want to go up to this guy. This guy's kind of scary looking. So let's run a non-boss one. Yeah, I got some T15s in here. Oh, that'll take me 2 runs. No, we'll leave him for later. But I will save a T16 for that guy. Sump. Alright, this one should be a lot easier, so I'm gonna put myself in some danger. Let's take some hits. Got a little nervous, but I could take some hits. You really gotta let yourself die with his build, or play like really difficult mods like you had in that one where I died on. Yeah, this is nice. This is real nice. And again, I don't think I'm using, aside from Archmage, I really don't think I'm using any overpowered skills. None of this should be getting nerfed. Now, in my opinion, they should definitely nerf the mana, damage taken from mana as life. I can never say that right. Damage taken from mana before life. I think they should nerf that to 3, because it is really strong. But then again, I guess if you're going full ham on the mom and you can get your mana to like 8,000, that's probably a little nuttier. So they might not even look at it. Just executed. Lightning execution. Got that new filter blade thing. Does not quite look aggressive enough. Not that I'm rich. Those T12s are just free gold, but I ain't gonna pick them up. They offend me. Man, if I was a Pathfinder, I'd be walking with an additional 30% speed while casting. And I could just do this Winter Orb non-stop. Like, just imagine I'm moving faster. And I'm just Winter Orbing like this. Boom, 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 pow. It's Jackama style. Yeah, that would be nice. Getting lusty. Getting real lusty for that Pathfinder. He a fucking cutie. Ooh, boss time. Is this the witch? Oh, hello, witch. Crush your dick off. Bitch is doing pretty good. Ooh, that could have been rough. That could have been rough. I pulled out that W. That George W even. I mean, I killed this boss. It should really just show me where the rares are now. I was just talking shit about how it's showing more where the rares are. Now I gotta go on a rare hunt. Now that'd be a cool thing. There's the Witch Hunter node, Witch Hunter class. It'd be pretty cool if as part of that Witch Hunter ascendancy it gave you options to find rares and maps faster. And do it in an interesting and cool way. Like, I don't know how they can make it interesting and cool. Maybe 20% increased movement speed when walking towards the direction of a rare, which at the start of the map means a permanent 20% movement speed, but towards the end you can kind of use that movement speed to dictate what direction you need to go. That'd be pretty cool. See, that arc just missed him. Sump completed. When I got the shrine, I kind of want to capitalize on turning people purple. But the only thing left for me is backtracking, so let's get on out of here. +1. No one wants that +1 shit. I like the way I have this set up. For the most part, on any of the mechanics, I can just hold left click. Any of the league mechanics, it just goes right in. I like to have just one of each, so that way when I left click, it just auto throws it in these little sections. Then I just throw the T15s in here. T14s I keep for towers. Anything below, I just bust on that nut. Give it to the gold man. To the gold man. Got another boss right here. With a 60% reduced recovery rate of life and energy shield. Got some extra fire damage. I think they get pretty nasty. It turns into 49% increased fire damage from enemies, or extra damage as fire. Fuck you, monkey! I'm gonna try to get instead of a wand, I'm gonna try to use a scepter so I can get a little bit more extra spirit. Kinda missing my curse aura, but that takes 60. And I have 159, which is just perfect little note for it not to count. No, I can run it, but I also want a few extra special things like clarity. I think I'd rather have clarity than the aura, simply because I could pop off pretty hard. I mean, I could use Mana Flare, which is pretty dope as well, but that's just getting greedy. See, sometimes they get stuck in my face. I don't like that shit. Get out of my face. Took a big ol' fucking blowski right to the face. Didn't do shit except for make me pee a little bit in my britches. Fuck you, monkey. God, fucking four-armed gorilla would be goddamn terrifying. Ooh, that is a rare. What's up, Rare? Can I hit you with the crit, please? There we go. This is really good for ultimatum as well. I ran one ultimatum, it was a fucking cakewalk. Getting decked out by monkeys. But it don't mean shit. They even got the extra fire damage. It don't mean shit. Thank you. Fuck. I don't know what the damage is like. I think of the damage as a medium. Defense is a high. Damage is a medium. And I got some upgrades I can get too. Of course I gotta get rich before I can get upgraded. Maybe I'll try it for the Temporalis. Sell that bitch, get rich. Then again, I think they're banning people with Temporalises because of the glitch. But if I record my run and they ban me, I'll get my character back. Easy. Whoa, don't come at me with that shit, brah. Oops, I was hitting the wrong button. Those curses are expensive. He got me, but he didn't kill me. Cause he's a little bitch, he's a little bitch, he's a little bitch, can't kill shit. Fall in that hole, motherfucker. Got me a 44-ounce Pepsi. Tastes delicious. I don't indulge in that very often anymore now that I'm an old man. I've gotten a little bit on the fat side, but I was out getting gas and, you know, willpower is a fickle bitch, and I lost. I rolled the dice with fate and fate won. I got that Pepsi now. I hate this shrine. It's just terrifying. I always think they're coming for me. They always got my name on them. Proximal intangibility. More like bullshit. Wanna pick up that blue? No, fuck that shit. Why are blues not filtered out? I may have gotten a loot filter, but it's definitely not strong enough. I think I was supposed to go in there and customize it. Fuck you, monkeys. Come on, give me a level 5 orb. I can't wait to get Winter Orb to level 5. I might put the reduced movement speed on there. The reduced penalty for moving while casting. Map is complete. Let's check this fine belt. Only one charm slot? I haven't found a single one of those that's got more than one charm slot on it. Let's see all those runs. Gave me 9 exalted orbs. Not that great, but it did give me a ton of maps. Not that I was running low, but now I am definitely not running low. I should run some Sanctum and some Ultimatum, because I'm packing these bad boys up. Or I could just sell them in bulk or something. Let's see what happens when I try to sell them in bulk. I want exalted orbs. I have fragments? No. Can you sell those? No, it does not look like it. Never mind. I don't want to put them in the thing because I don't think bulk selling's working. What kind of shit do I got left? I got a boss right here. Can I run it? Nope. We'll go up here and we'll fight this dude. And we'll put a T16 in there and we'll get a little buck wild. Do I have a T15 in my map? Oh, I gotta run 2. Gross. Nah, we won't. You guys don't want to sit here for another 2 maps to get all up in that shit. And I don't want to edit this video. I do it all live because I'm very lazy and I use a strap of time as an excuse for my laziness, but it is mostly lazy. I don't want to have to edit because when I go to edit, then I gotta freaking handbrake the video, then throw it in the editing software, cut it out, then fucking extract it again. And it adds like an extra 30 minutes onto this shit, and that's 30 minutes I could be gaming, and that's 30 minutes I will be gaming. So what do you guys think? You like it? You like what I got going on here? Is it as good as everybody else is running? Again, I don't really watch too many other people's builds, and the few builds I have seen have been the ones that have been brought to my attention because they broken as fuck, and this definitely ain't as good as those broken as fuck ones in terms of damage. But I haven't really seen any builds that are doing some tanky shit. And I'm just wondering if someone's got something that's like ultra tanky, aside from the holding up your shield and blocking everything. That's obviously going to be super tanky. And if none of you guys noticed the zoom out, you could stop here and there's a little bug where you just scroll up and then hit escape and then you go back in. And it's extra zoomed out. This is actually probably the appropriate level of zoom. I might want to go a hair more, but this is pretty nice. This is real nice. You can see how much I fucked up on my pathing. I mean, like I started here, and I've kind of just, I started just spiraling out, going everywhere, and I'm so disappointed that I did that, because now I want to go all directions, but going all directions will suck. It'll be so terrible. Right? So I think I have chosen just to keep on going this way. I'm just gonna keep going this way. I mean, I found a lot of really, really good nodes. Got Iron Citadel there. Oh no, my music stopped. Iron Citadel, and then Stone Citadel. And this is the only one I got to complete on. I killed all the bosses. No, I died on one, but I only got the complete on the one because I forgot to kill all the other mobs. Let's see what it says for quest. Copper Citadel is the last one I need, and I smell it. Copper Citadel's right here. This is where the Copper Citadel is, so I just gotta go just a little bit longer, and there's gonna be a copper. Ooh, going up this way might be pretty nice too, though. Look at all these towers. Oh, we got a big boy tower standing up right there. Maybe that's the Copper Citadel. Where am I going? Well, there's 3 right here. Real nice. 3 right here. Real nice. Yeah. See? Looking pretty good. Alright. I will check you guys later. Let's do a gear overview real quick. Now, this guy, the 20% of damage is extra cold is pretty nice, but that would be more damage if it was extra lightning. Spell damage is the best mod that you can get for the prefix, but it's not maximum, and maximum would be great. The best part of this wand is the big ol' fat stack of mana that I got on there. And then the mana regen is also nice. And the +4 to all spells. This can be improved, but for the most part, this is really nice. Getting a wand better than this would be pretty pricey. I have a close one that I think I'm trying to sell, or I already did sell. Nah, I'm trying to get 3 div. It's been there for a few hours. It's only got that 11% increased attack cast speed. Oh no, that's not it. That's a different one. Yeah, that's definitely overpriced. Let's just drop that down to 1 and see if someone wants that one. Looks like I didn't sell it. That was 33 cast speed with 3 to levels. Oh, that's what I did. I hit it with a Chaos Orb trying to get cheeky. And it added that physical damage and dropped another thing. It's a really good wand for a physical caster, but not that great. So to improve this, we would have to get rid of that gain 38 life per enemy killed with cast speed, and that would make this pretty damn juice. Pretty damn juice. This guy's probably going to be my next upgrade. We got those 2 physical and fire damage. I was using this for my big hammers. This was best in slot with the big hammers because that extra damage is just really nice on the big hammers. Has a huge multiplicative effect on the added damage. And I also needed that strength. But now I don't need the strength and I don't need the 2 fire nodes. So this is only giving me 3 usable nodes. The mana, the rarity, and the elemental resistance. Now prismatic rings I think are the best rings because you get 30 resistances just from that top part. It is so powerful and you can just pump it up super cheap. And I didn't even have it at a 10. I had it at a 9. If you get it at a 10, you can get 12 resistances up on the top for a whopping 36 resistance power total. This guy, the only bad node there is the evasion, but, you know, it's not that bad. We could pump up the life a hair, but, yeah, this guy's pretty good. He's not getting upgraded anytime soon. And the life per enemy kill is not so bad. I have recoup and I have regen, so it's not that useful, but, you know, you can get a little better. Some of the items, I think people are very rich because I have not even started Breach yet. How close am I to getting my Breach boss? That's on my big tab. Breach boss. I only have 70 Breach splinters, so I ain't even close to that Breach boss. I only got 29 simulacrum, so I'm real far from these 2 bosses, which will enable, you know, a little bit more of that bonus. But I think a lot of people are real rich running Breach, and I don't have Breach yet. So items that are better than the ones I have are just way out of my price range. These gloves are the cheapest things I got in here. I got these bad boys for 5 exalted orbs. Wasn't corrupted. I did that on my own. Oh, and this belt's pretty damn nice too. Chaos res, lightning resistance, life, mana, armor. Reduce flash gains. So the armor's pretty pointless, but if I get ultra surrounded, right? Let's say I'm surrounded by like 40 cocks and they're all trying to get into my holes. That little 6% armor reduction is going to help for a bunch of little dudes that are going to be whacking me off. It'll reduce quite a bit of their damage. If, you know, it's like like a swarm of beetles trying to get up in my booty hole. That armor helps a hair, so it's not the worst stat, and it's not completely dead, but it'll do nothing for larger hits. It'll just only help a little bit for the really rapid, fast ones. But the big old lightning resistance, and the chaos, yeah, that one's pretty good. These I'm probably gonna, this is in-game shit right here. Getting 35% movement speed with something better than this, that ain't happening for anything less than like 10 divine orbs or some shit. So that guy, I'm stuck with him for a hot minute. The stun threshold is pretty good because I also have stun threshold on the boot, so I have a pretty good fat stun threshold. Kind of stops me from getting stun locked by a bunch of enemies. I finally found a thawing charm, so I switched to a thawing charm, which is helping for the frozen. Yeah. And again, on my skills, I'm rocking Archmage with Clarity, Vitality, and Herbalism. Blink I got on my offhand, Ingenuity, and Second Wind. Conductivity paired with burning inscription, so I can get some ignite on my winter orb. Realistic curse, or ritualistic curse, and heightened curse. You know, hit them with a big old fat lightning res. Ball lightning for the appearance. Eye of Winter, I'm just gonna call it Winter Orb. Ricochet, Arcane Surge, Fork, Acceleration. Then we got Lightning Conduit, which I ain't even using. Arc, we got Unleash, we got Lightning Mastery, Lightning Pen, Rising Tempest, and Considered Casting. That makes for big old hits. Now you can try to do for big old shocks, but sometimes I find the shocks just take a little bit to apply. Jesus, Bone Blast is hitting hard. Bone Blast is hitting real hard. I don't even got anything in it. Maybe I'll just try some Bone Blast. Why is Bone Blast hitting so hard? Huh. Interesting. Anywho, that's the build. That's the video. I rocked it.